Hello Activation Nation, and welcome to our annual Activate event where we kick off a brand new fiscal year. This year you're experiencing Activate regionally, and I want to recognize the incredible work our teams around the globe have put into creating content they are excited to share with you. I'm grateful to have this moment with you too, because we are in such an important season as a company. A season of focus, a season of energy, a season of getting ready for what comes next. And when I think about where we are right now, one thing is clear. Our opportunity is not getting smaller, it is getting bigger. But we've learned over the years that the way we capture that opportunity is not by trying to say everything, promote everything, or chase everything at once. Growth happens when we simplify. And I've got an example that brings this idea to life perfectly. It's one you'll all recognize, and my guess is you've had your own experience with it too. In fact, if you have kids or if your house is anything like mine, you've probably stepped on one in the dark and briefly wondered if you were going to make it. That's right, we're talking about Lego. In the early 2000s, Lego had become too complex. They had expanded in too many directions. New product lines, theme parks, apparel, media, projects, and specialty pieces that were harder and more expensive to produce. They had drifted away from this simple, powerful idea that made Lego iconic in the first place, the brick. By 2004, Lego reported a loss of roughly $290 million US. The company was in serious trouble. But their turnaround did not come from adding more complexity. It came from simplifying. Lego refocused on its core product, reduced unnecessary complexity, and rebuilt around what made the brand unmistakable, the brick. And that simplification unlocked some serious growth. By 2015, Lego had grown to approximately $5.5 billion US in revenue and reported more than $1.4 billion in profit. Now, I love that story because Lego did not become stronger by trying to be everything to everybody. They became stronger by getting clear again. And I believe there is a powerful lesson in that for us. At LifeVantage, we have incredible products. We have a powerful story. We have science, community, and purpose. But in this moment, we have to be disciplined enough to rally around the message that creates the clearest path forward. For us, ProTandem is our brick. It is the product that helped define this company. It is simple to recognize, simple to remember, and powerful to build from. That is why ProTandem and the It Starts With Yellow message are so important. It Starts With Yellow is more than a campaign, it's a strategic anchor. It gives us a simple, ownable way to talk about who we are and what makes LifeVantage different. It creates a common language for our field, our customers, and our future customers. Most importantly, it gives people a clear place to begin. Because when someone is new to LifeVantage, they do not need everything at once. They need a starting point. They need confidence. They need a story they can understand, remember, and repeat. That is the power of yellow. When we focus on ProTandem, we are not saying the rest of our portfolio is not important. We are saying every strong business needs a front door. Every great movement needs a clear invitation. Every consultant and customer journey needs a beginning. For us, it starts with yellow. And when we simplify that starting point, we make it easier for people to share, easier for customers to say yes, easier for consultants to build belief, and easier for momentum to compound. That is what strategic focus does. It turns scattered energy into aligned energy. It turns complexity into confidence. It turns a product message into a movement. And I want to challenge each of us. Do not underestimate the power of being clear. Clarity builds belief. Belief builds action. Action builds growth. We are also just weeks away from welcoming Terrence Moorhead as the new president and CEO of LifeVantage. This is an exciting and important moment for our company, and I could not be more excited about the energy, experience, and perspective he will bring into this next chapter. And to every one of you who qualified to meet him, congratulations. That is no small thing. Qualification represents commitment. It represents consistency. It represents belief in the mission, belief in the products, and belief in your own ability to lead. But meeting our new CEO is not just a reward. It is a reminder. Leaders lean in during moments of change. Leaders do not wait for momentum. They create it. Leaders do not make the message more complicated. They make it easier for others to follow. That is what we need now. We need everyone aligned around the same strategic anchor. We need everyone telling the story with confidence. We need everyone helping people understand that LifeVantage has something truly different to offer, and that it starts with one simple but powerful step. It starts with yellow. So as we activate from here, let's keep our focus sharp. Let's make the message simple. Let's make the invitation clear. And let's remember that simplification is not a step backwards. It is how great companies move forward. Thank you for everything you are doing. Congratulations again to everyone who is qualifying to meet Terrence. And let's go build this next season together with focus, with belief, and with yellow leading the way.
Thanks, Kristen. I love the reminder that growth doesn't come from making things more complicated. It comes from making things simpler, and that's exactly what we're doing this summer. It Starts With Yellow isn't just our product story, it's also how we're approaching the opportunity. We're keeping it simple, keeping it fun, and rewarding the behaviors that help new people get started with confidence. Let me show you 2 great examples, but first, please make sure you refer to your market-specific guidelines for rules and details. First, I want to take just a minute to celebrate something that's already creating momentum. Congratulations to everyone who's been taking advantage of the bonus volume promotion on our Healthy Glow Pack, our Healthy Edge Pack, and our Business Pack. One of the best parts, guys, it's simple. Share the enrollment packs that help people get started and earn extra bonus volume while you do it. We've already seen this extra volume help people build momentum, hit goals, and create some exciting wins. The great news is the promotion continues throughout the entire month of July, so there's still plenty of time to benefit from it. If you're already sharing these enrollment packs, keep doing what you're doing. If you've got a few follow-up conversations waiting to happen, now is a great time to reconnect. Sometimes keeping it simple creates the biggest momentum. Continue leading with yellow, continue sharing the packs that help people get started, and let that bonus volume reward the business you're already building. Let's keep the momentum going and see what the rest of July brings. And speaking of momentum, I've got one more reason to get excited. When you sell $2,000 in product to new personally enrolled customers and consultants during the month of July, you'll earn a $1,000 travel bonus to help you get to Global Convention this October. Here's how simple this is. Set the goal, have your convention ticket, plan your travel, and reach the $2,000 in new personally enrolled volume. You're already out there sharing products, changing lives, and helping people get started. This isn't asking you to do something different. It's already rewarding you for doing more of what already works. Both you and your new personally enrolled consultants and customers included in that 2,000 volume must be on an active subscription to qualify. The only requirement is that you have your convention ticket and attend the event to receive your $1,000 travel bonus. Keep the conversations going, keep following up, and keep building momentum. Keep it simple, start with yellow, build one enrollment at a time. I can't wait to celebrate with everyone who earns this incentive and joins us at convention this October. And now, I'd like to hand things over to one of our other sales directors, Victor Tafoya.
Activation Nation, Victor Tafoya here, US Sales Director. Now, I want to spend a few minutes talking about some exciting upcoming events and opportunities that can truly help you build momentum in your business and strengthen your connection to the LifeVantage community. First up, let's talk about our upcoming global convention. I've said this many times before, but leaders are born at events. It's the conversations in the hallways, the fresh perspectives, the new insights, and the connections that you make with top leaders and cross-line teams that can completely change the trajectory of your business. This year's event is significant for a few different reasons, but one of which, it's likely the last global convention that we'll have in Salt Lake City for quite some time. Now, with the upcoming Olympics and other major events locking down venues in the area, this truly is a unique opportunity you do not want to miss. All right, you'll hear important corporate updates, messaging that helps strengthen the It Starts With Yellow movement, have your chance to meet and hear from our new CEO, Terrence Moorhead, and participate in business building trainings, celebrate recognition on a global scale, enjoy the Experience Center. You'll even get a chance to tour our corporate headquarters to put faces with the names of the people at our corporate office who support your business every single day. Now, here's a quick snapshot of what attendees can expect during convention week. For our executive consultant ones and above, there are exclusive opportunities beginning Wednesday, including registration and shopping experiences. We'll also be kicking off our corporate tours and consultant-led meetings. Thursday continues with our exclusive leadership meeting with our executive consultant ones and above who are invited to join us. But everyone will have the opportunity to take part in our legacy service project and additional networking opportunities. Friday kicks off the main event with General Session 1 and 2. These sessions will feature company updates, training, recognition, and a deeper look into the future direction of LifeVantage. But throughout the day, you'll also have access to the Experience Center and additional opportunities to connect with leaders from around the globe. Friday evening includes consultant-led meetings and an exclusive executive consultant dinner for those who qualify. Then on Saturday, to cap things off, we'll also have our healthcare professional session, General Session 3 and 4, and more opportunities for you guys to connect, learn, and grow. Now, don't forget, we still have a few spots to be one of the first 200 bookings for our hotel room block to secure your VIP gift, and we'll be giving those to those that act early and get their rooms booked now. We have secured room blocks at the following hotels: the Hilton Salt Lake City Center, the Radisson Hotel downtown Salt Lake City, and the Salt Lake City Marriott downtown at City Creek. You can find the full schedule and details on our corporate website, but I wanted to give you a glimpse of the incredible value packed into this event. All right, looking ahead, I wanted to get everyone excited about our January kickoff. You'll receive important corporate updates, business building training to help you start the year off strong, but we'll also be announcing the location of our next Achievers Retreat and unveiling our next executive destination trip. We'll have hundreds of watch parties happening on January 8th. Get your plans in place now so that all of you can experience the excitement together. This is honestly one of the most important events of the year because it sets the tone, the vision, and the strategy for what's ahead. So let's lock in. All right, another event that I want to get on everyone's radar is Momentum Academy in Atlanta, Georgia, April 22nd through the 24th of 2027. If you attended our Momentum Academy event in Las Vegas, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the energy in the building was something you had to experience in person for yourself. The alignment among all of our speakers, the focus on telling the whole LifeVantage story, and the momentum people left with was something special to see and experience. Momentum Academy is designed really to provide practical, actionable training from our leaders who are excelling in different areas of their business. So by attending, you'll get a chance to participate in workshops, receive educational training on growing your LifeVantage business, hear proven best practices from our top leaders, and enjoy the Activation Lounge, a place to connect, recharge, and build relationships. Now, I wanted to share a quick story with you. A few years ago, I was speaking at an event in Canada and shared part of my personal story, watching my mother build a business in this industry. She was a single mother raising 2 kids, and I was just 8 years old when she found success using the vehicle of network marketing. I witnessed firsthand how one decision, one opportunity, and one community completely changes the trajectory of a family's future. Now, after I got done speaking at this event, a single mother approached me with her 8-year-old son, and she told me that everything that she had heard that day, including my story, felt like it was describing her life. She said that she needed to hear that message at that exact moment because it gave her hope for what was possible. The reason that I share this story is simple. Your decision to say yes to attending events and showing up for your business is connected to something so much bigger than yourself. Events are powerful catalysts, right? They provide the training, the belief, the perspective, the relationships that literally can help propel you through every single stage of your business. But beyond what they can do just for you personally, think about what they can do for the people around you. People want to hear what you have to say. Someone is waiting to hear your story. Someone is facing challenges that you personally have already overcome. Someone needs the hope, someone needs the encouragement, and someone needs the perspective that only you can uniquely provide. So while it's important for you to attend these events, it's even more important for the people around you, the lives that you're impacting, and the individuals who may just be one conversation away from believing that a different future is possible. I firmly believe that our best days are just ahead, so you guys get your hopes up, and we'll see you at one of these value-packed events. Now with that, I'd like to turn things over to our US Sales Director, Francesca Cioffi, to cover our VIP incentive.
Hi everybody, I'm Francesca Cioffi, one of the sales directors on the US team, and today I'll be giving you a few refreshers and maybe a new insight or two to the VIP incentive. So we all know this campaign gives any executive consultant 1 and above the opportunity to earn the biggest incentive LifeVantage has ever offered. All you have to do is increase your baseline volume 10% by March 31st, 2027, and you'll earn some pretty impressive bonuses. But this might be a new insight for you. Did you know that if you become an executive consultant 1 during the promotion period, you can still participate? Once you achieve this rank for the first time, your baseline will be calculated, and you'll have 60 days to opt in by sending an email to vipoptin@lifevantage.com with your name and ID number. Then all you have to do is get to work on that 10% growth. So here's the thing I want you to sit with. That 10% growth isn't built on one heroic push. It's built on the small, simple, repeatable things you already know how to do. So don't spend your time reinventing the wheel. You have everything you need. Now, we believe that sometimes breaking up a big goal into smaller benchmarks is the key to success. So we've broken this promotion up into 2 parts. If you increase your group sales volume by 5% come September 30th, 2026, you will earn the first half of your total bonus. And if you continue those income-producing activities that got you there and grow by an additional 5% come March 31st, 2027, you will receive the second half of your bonus. Now, if you miss that September deadline for the 5% growth, no worries. Keep working hard, and if you achieve the total 10% growth by March 31st, 2027, you'll earn your total bonus. Here's another insight that may be new to you. Let's say come this fall, before the closing of the first qualification period, you're being paid as an executive consultant 1. You've increased your baseline by 5%, so you've been awarded that $1,250 bonus. Great. Now, let's say come the closing of the second qualification period in 2027, you're being paid as an executive consultant 2. You've definitely grown your baseline by an additional 5%. So now, instead of getting that second $1,250 bonus correspondent to an executive consultant 1, you're going to receive a $2,500 bonus. Makes you think, right? Now, lastly, I want to talk to you about the compounding benefits of becoming an executive consultant 1 and committing to those income-producing activities consistently during this promotion period and beyond. If this rank has been a goal of yours, there's no better time to lock in and get it done. If you advance to Executive Consultant 1 for the first time and maintain that rank or higher for 2 additional months, one of those months being December of 2026, you will qualify for our executive destination trip to Turkey. This is going to be a trip of a lifetime, a real bucket list type of opportunity. So I want you to envision yourself on this trip and really feel what I'm about to tell you. Compounding doesn't look like much in the moment. It's the call you make when you don't feel like it. It's the follow-up you send instead of letting it go one more day. Or the presentation you do with a racing heartbeat and trembling hands. None of these single moments feel life-changing, but stack them week after week and they quietly turn into a goal achieved. That's the part nobody sees from the outside. The unglamorous consistency that actually is doing all the work. You are building something today that your future self is going to thank you for, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. So let me set the stage for you here. Advance to EC1 for the first time in August 2026. Grow 5% by September 30th, and you'll earn a $1,250 bonus. Maintain EC1 in November and December of 2026, and you've just earned your spot on a trip to Turkey. Grow an additional 5% by March 31st, 2027, and earn your additional $1,250 bonus. I've said it before, there are no shortages of goalposts. It might start with yellow, but where it goes from there is up to you. Work towards the thing that resonates with you most. We're with you every step of the way. Skylar only has more exciting news, so I'll turn it over to him. Thanks for spending some time with me.
Thanks, Francesca. Wow, unified messaging, one-for-one volume, events to promote, ways to earn cash to attend those events, plus so much more. Can't get any better. Wait, who am I kidding? This is LifeVantage. It always gets better, right? Let's jump into the Achievers Retreat that was announced earlier this month. Since July 1st, you have all been working towards achieving your next incredible incentive trip through our Achievers Retreat incentive. This incentive runs through the end of September. Are you ready to learn where all of your hard work over the next 90 days will be taking you? Let's take a look at where we're headed.
Well, look at you. The way you move is so spectacular.
Movimiento. 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 Movimiento.
There you have it. We are taking the LifeVantage family to breathtaking Cancun, Mexico, January 8th through the 11th. If you haven't already mapped out your way to earning this exclusive trip to paradise, let's get started right now. For all those who are in North America or in our Europe markets, these are the qualifications for our Cancun Achievers Retreat. For all of our other markets, qualifications and locations will vary. Staying consistent with the most simple building blocks to your LifeVantage business, we will continue to reward the behaviors of enrolling, retaining, and advancing during the breakthrough era. By enrolling a new customer with 140 or more in sales volume who sets up a future subscription, you will earn 1 point. For enrolling a new consultant with 200 or more in sales volume who sets up a future subscription, we triple those points by awarding you with 3 points. Now that you have the enrolling portion down, let's see what setting up that subscription at the time of enrollment will lead to with our retain points. To start the Achievers Rewards incentive, your retain baseline is based on your personally enrolled subscription volume from your personally enrolled customers and consultants. For every increment of 500 of growth above that baseline each month, you will earn 3 points. For example, let's say your average sales volume from your personally enrolled consultants and customers from April through June was 2,000 sales volume, making your retained baseline 2,000. For the month of July, you grow 500 sales volume, earning you 3 points. Congratulations! Each month that you reach the 500 sales volume of growth, your baseline will reset. By growing your personally enrolled subscription volume by 500 in July, your new baseline in August becomes 2,500 sales volume. You keep the trend of 500 in growth for the month of August, bringing your personally enrolled customer and consultant subscription volume to 3,000, earning yourself another 3 points. Finally, in September, you end the qualification strong with another 500 in growth from your personally enrolled customers and consultant subscription volume growth, leading to another 3 points. After the 3-month qualification, you have 1,500 in new subscription volume and have earned 9 points towards earning your trip to Cancun. You all know what comes following enrolling and retaining. Say it with me now. Advance. Through Advance Points, we offer points when personally advancing from Senior Consultant 1 all the way to Executive Consultant 4, earning you anywhere from 20 to 90 points for your personal rank advancement. Of course, we will also reward you for helping those consultants who are personally enrolled to you as you support them to follow in your footsteps and rank advance as well. Getting them to new ranks from Senior Consultant 1 to Executive Consultant 4 will help you earn anywhere from 10 to 55 points. Lastly, by having a recognition rank of Executive Consultant 1 or above and being in the top 10 leaders who have 5 or more qualifiers, you will find yourself being invited to attend this exclusive trip and experience. Now knowing the details, let's review a few examples on how you and your teams will be soaking up the sun in beautiful Cancun, Mexico this winter. First, let's look at an example of how a new consultant could earn 75 points to have the chance to earn their Cancun incentive. In July, they enroll 3 consultants with 200 SV each and 3 customers with 140 SV each, earning them 12 points in that month. Then August, they enroll 3 more consultants with 200 SV each and 3 customers with 140 SV each. Then they maintain the subscription volume from their enrollments from the prior month, which all leads to the personal rank advancement of Senior Consultant 1. All this activity gives them an additional 38 points for the month of August. For the final month of qualifications, they maintain the subscriptions from their 3 consultants and 3 customers enrolled the month before. With the retained volume and replication taking place in their organization, they find themselves rank advancing again to Senior Consultant 2, giving them another 26 points towards their Achievers Retreat qualifications. This brand new consultant just built 3,500 in group sales volume and earned 76 points for their chance to experience their first ever LifeVantage incentive in only 90 days. It's stories like this example that will send a massive jolt of excitement and activity through your entire organization. Achievers Retreat incentives aren't only for those brand new consultants. Let's take a look at a path for someone who may be an existing Senior Consultant 1. They start with excitement in July by enrolling 3 qualified consultants and 3 qualified customers, which wraps up their first month to 12 points. In August, they do the same behavior of enrolling 3 qualified consultants and 3 qualified customers. Then they retain the subscription orders from the individuals that they enrolled in the month of July. This brings their total points earned in August to 18 points. For September, they maintain the subscription volume from the new signups the month before. They help 2 of their personally enrolled reach the rank of Senior Consultant 1, which helps them towards a personal rank advancement to Senior Consultant 2. This last month of qualification was a big one, with 46 points earned in the month, bringing their total points earned for the qualification period to 76 total points. All right, one last example. For all of our managing consultant 1s out there, get your notes ready. Month 1 in July, this MC1 enrolls 3 qualified consultants and 3 qualified customers. 12 points to get started with their Achievers Retreat to Cancun run. August, they maintain the subscription volume from their July enrollments, and then they help 2 of those enrollments reach the rank of Senior Consultant 1, giving them another 26 points in the month towards their qualification period. Finally, in the month of September, they continue that trend of helping their personally enrolled rank advance by helping the 2 that rank advanced to SC1 in the month before, getting them to the rank of Senior Consultant 2 in the following month. Then they help 1 other personally enrolled consultant get to Senior Consultant 1, giving them 40 points in the last month of their qualification and a total of 78 points towards earning Cancun. These are just a few examples, and there are many ways to earn as a consultant for the Achievers Retreat incentive trip. But the most important thing is that you get into action and that you help as many people as you can along the way. Remember, it will only be the top 65 point earners who earn over the 75 points. So even after getting to 75 points, keep pushing until the very end. We also will be having the first ever incentive trip watch party, watching our global kickoff. This major highlight in itself is more than enough to get people excited about Cancun and the future of LifeVantage. Make sure to save the date for the global kickoff. In closing, incentive trips do so much more than just give you a free trip. They provide you the opportunity to share experiences with some of the most amazing people that this world has to offer here at LifeVantage. Friendships are formed that change to family members. At one time strangers that then form to partners and mentors. The most beautiful part of this industry happens on incentive trips. What's that, you may ask? Connection. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in Cancun. Take it away, Jake.
Thanks, Guy. Can I just take a second and say how freaking awesome all of you are? I'm gonna share some of the wins from June here in a minute, but you all seriously are so amazing. I've been at this network marketing thing for a while, and I can say this with the deepest conviction. You guys literally are the best of the best. The culture that you've built here is unlike anything else in the industry, and as a result, you've impacted hundreds of thousands of lives, both in their physical and their financial health. So, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you do each and every day. Kristen kicked us off talking about it starts with yellow and the importance of simplicity. Another powerful example of simplification is Steve Jobs and Apple. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, the company was near bankruptcy and had a chaotic product lineup. He saved Apple by cutting 70% of its products. He simplified the messy catalog down to just 4 core items. 1 desktop and 1 laptop for consumers, and the same for professionals. Simplification empowers speed and focus. A little over 3 weeks ago, we held our very first ever executive leader reunion. And like so many events, there were some major breakthroughs that took place as we spent the day sharing our vision and strategies for the upcoming year, being trained by our presidential leaders, and ultimately creating a strong strategic alignment between corporate and the field leaders. As we concluded the day, a simple question was asked. When we all leave here today, what are 3 non-negotiables that everyone and their teams need to do daily to create momentum in our business? From that discussion, the leaders simplified everything down to 3 things. DMO, daily maximum output. 3 things that everyone should be doing in their business each and every day. Number 1 is this: invite 2 or more invites every single day. The second, follow-up, 2 or more follow-ups every day. And then thirdly, presentations, 15 or more presentations a month. Pretty simple, right? That's it. That's what a yellow business looks like. And wow, have the results spoken for themselves. As we closed out the month of June, we had 78 meet and greet qualifiers just in the US alone. In the quarter, we paid out over $35,000 in rank and double share bonuses, and we had over 540 new rank advancements. Now, I don't know about you, but that is absolutely worth celebrating. Now, we're officially 101 days away from Global Convention that's going to be held right here in Salt Lake City. You have a lot of powerful arrows in your quiver. Full SV on the business, Healthy Glow and Healthy Edge packs, 2,000 SV incentive, and Achievers Retreat. So, what are the next 100 days going to look like for you? I love this quote from Adam Braun. For any movement to gain momentum, it must start with a small action. And I would add to it a small, simple action. Maybe for you, it starts with just your first invite or a follow-up that you've been putting off. Maybe it's making your first presentation. Whatever it is, take that first simple action and see what happens. The movement has already begun. I hope that you can feel it, because we certainly can. So here's to a record-breaking next 101 days and the best year that you've ever had in your LifeVantage business. Thank you so much for spending a few moments with us today. We love you and are truly grateful for everything that you do each and every day. We will see you at Global Convention.